All right.
We're about to make some real bad decisions.
We about to do some crazy shit for y'all. Got the boys.
It's about to get bad.
Let's get it. Take that. All right, so we at Walmart.
We out here.
We at Walmart. We thinking about making bad life choice. About to get some liquor.
Bad decision.
I don't know if y'all ready for this. Fuck. All right, we out here. We found it. We found what we're looking for.
Bad
Just-
decision time.
We making a pit stop. I need some food. So we out here.
Quality content.
We're just we out here getting. Oh yeah, it's fuck.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. How do you feel?
Hello, welcome to the second episode of the Fourth Down Bad podcast. I am joined again by Joe and Bird. What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
Hey, how you guys doing? Hope you enjoyed the last week. All 60 people who watched on YouTube and
Shout out.
about 9,000 views on TikTok. So that's pretty lit. Hope it was satisfactory.
Felt like a
Awesome.
good start for sure.
We're joined by God himself today. He decided to stop by in studio and join us for some fun alcohol trivia coming up later.
Oh,
But
yeah.
first,
Say hi, God.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be overseeing that trivia. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's just
you'll
what's
love
up,
to hear
bros? Yeah.
What's up, God?
Haven't talked to you in a little bit. My mom.
Been a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Um,
Fuck.
So yeah, let's hop into one topic before we jump into the booze, so we can have one sober kind of dealio. Odell's free agency. Odell got cut by the Cleveland Browns, and he cleared waivers. He's an active free agent, and Packers, Chiefs, and Saints all interested. Joey, what are your thoughts on this? What team should he sign with?
I mean, bias I have towards Packers. I think it's his best. If his main goal is winning, if his main goal is winning, I think you got to go Packers. Maybe Chiefs, even though they still look kind of sussy after that game. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
We'll divulge into that in a fucking few.
We'll do a little deep dive into that and dabble. But I think Packers. There's also bias there. I don't know why he would do Saints other than like the cool uniforms, I guess. I don't know, but like I think Packers is best if he actually is caring about winning.
Joe, he'd go.
But I don't know how much we can offer him.
Jesus.
I want it to happen because like Devontae with double coverage or Odell with double coverage, it should be one of them's open. But then again, when he was at the Browns, that didn't play out very well for like him and Jarvis. So I don't know. I want it. It'd be a cool move because we never make moves as the Packers.
It's kind of the way the Browns are set up too, with the way they run their offense.
Yeah.
They're super traditional. So.
True. But
Yeah.
What do you
what's your
think,
thoughts,
Mark?
Birds? Oh, me? I'll go next.
let's-
Fuck you, Bird.
Yeah.
Keeping the theme from last episode.
Oh yeah.
I think he should probably go Packers. No bias. Obvious for the obvious Devontae reasons, because with the Browns, he was like the premier receiver, you could say. So he would get the double coverage.
I mean, he had Jarvis, but like
Jarvis isn't going to
he's-
take the coverage away from Odell.
that's
Like,
true.
Odell's
He's more of
gonna
like
take
a
the coverage
slot
from
kind of short
Jarvis.
route kind of guy anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, like fucking whatever. But Devontae, I mean, and they got Alan Lazard's pretty all right. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, he's a speedy boy. So I feel like that as a quad group, and Randall.
Well,
Cobb
we got
too.
Randall Cobb too, which is
It'd
not
just be
crazy.
It'd be like the fucking receiving core of their Super Bowl team when they had like Donald Driver
Right.
and Greg Jennings and Jordy
Right.
Nelson.
Bro,
Just
you want to
fucking
know something
loaded.
else too? Our defense this year, fewest points since the Super Bowl team, and fewest yards allowed since the Super Bowl team.
Yeah, the defense fucking showed out versus the Chiefs.
But I think, but here's another thing with Odell too is if you get like Odell wide out, Devontae wide out, and you put like MVS, Marquez Valdez-Scantling somewhere in like the middle, or something like that, and you have like them run wider routes, and like if they have to have safety protection over that, then you can run like seams with like the speed demon that Marquez Valdez-Scantling is, and I feel like that would be a pretty dangerous situation. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. I feel like it would be a dangerous like comp, especially with our running game too. Add play action into that. Like, I think our offense would be spooky scary and would easily beat the Chiefs if we weren't fucked over by COVID.
We'll get
Dude, that game would have been 34-13 if Aaron Rodgers played. Anyways, Bird, you hop on to this.
Yeah. What opinions you got?
No bias, but I'm gonna go Chiefs.
That is all bias.
I'm gonna say
that is all bias. That is all bias.
You know, I interrupted you one time when you were just
that is all bias.
going on about Green Bay. Green Bay's
I said the
got,
Chiefs were like the second
Green
option.
Bay's got like fucking 7 potential starting receivers already. So the Chiefs, like, we are struggling on offense right now. If he puts aside the records right now, and he wants to go to a, say he goes to the Chiefs, that would give us 2 solid receivers. Because Tyreek is great, but he's been struggling.
Okay.
And Kelsey's really been only the one reliable target we've had on offense this season.
He's had a bet off here too.
I gotta wonder how much help does Mafrod need? That's my question.
Yeah.
This guy is. I mean, he used to be loaded. Like, shit on Tom Brady all you want. Okay, shit on him all you want. Call him Sis Tom or whatever. But he had last year in New England. What was it? Fucking Julian Edelman, Philip Dorsett, fucking maybe Danny Amendola still or some shit.
No, he didn't.
Bunch of fucking white dudes and like maybe kind of fast.
He had weapons. He had weapons.
Like garbage ass. I think Gronk was retired his last year too in New England, so he didn't even have Gronk anymore. And then Patrick Mahomes has got fucking Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, Josh Gordon, Mecole Hardman.
Josh Gordon hasn't even showed out yet, bro.
So okay, I'm
he's
just
still
saying.
there though.
Everyone made a big deal out of it. Everyone made a big deal out of it.
32.
When, he got signed.
Literally outside of Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce right now, Demarcus Robinson is a hit or miss. More than likely he's missing.
Oh, and Demarcus Robinson.
And then besides that, Byron Pringle, like we don't have weapons. We have Mecole Hardman, but he can't really catch. Like he's more of the jet sweep, hand him the ball and let him use his speed. Like we need another proficient route runner, or someone that can open up the other 2 guys.
That was the widest way to say Byron, by the way. Byron Pringle.
Byron.
This has nothing to do with his free agency, but have you noticed there's not been a lot of talk about Odell getting shit on his chest?
I still say shit about it, but
I mean, I feel like when that first broke, that was everybody talking about Odell. But like, I feel like that's calmed down a little bit. That like he likes
it's calmed down too much
on his chest when he's getting
shit fetish.
Boned, you know what I'm saying?
Cannot be put aside
Bro,
here.
like
that's why I think he.
Did you not hear about this?
No.
How long was this? Like a year ago?
This is a couple years. I think this was like 2 years ago, maybe.
He literally like it came, no confirmed thing, but one of his like supposed like ex-girlfriends or something like that said that he liked poopy on like during the sex time.
He liked a poopy.
He liked a poopy. But I don't know the legitimacy of it, but like,
what
hey
would
man,
God say about this right now?
Yeah, what God, can you give us an opinion?
God's thoughts on fetishes.
Some are holy, some are unholy. Pooping on other people's chests, that's a fine line. I mean,
God said it.
I would say, in my opinion, that's frowned upon. I don't know, man. That's just,
in my opinion,
let's take it a little too far, man.
That's valid. That's valid. Thank you, God.
Thanks, God.
Hey, God. One more question.
Yeah.
Just the lightning. Who should Odell sign with? God.
Just your quick thoughts.
Let's hear it.
I don't think the Chiefs have the salary cap room for them. We got Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce on it. I mean, Packers probably had the best shot of getting him.
They did offer him.
Yeah, but who do you think? Who do you think is his best fit? Who do you think is the most successful? I mean, successful in his.
Come on,
your
you're
opinion.
all knowing.
Your all-knowing opinion.
Give us the facts.
You know what, God? No, fuck it. Fuck it, God.
You.
Fuck it, God. Not your opinion. You know. You already know. Who's he signing with?
Tell us
Tell
who
me,
the
God.
fucking signing.
Team
I don't want.
that's
Tell me,
I don't
God.
want this.
Give me the
weird
prediction,
shit
God.
again.
Times in a row.
All right, it's the Packers.
All right, there you heard it
Let's
first.
fucking go.
You heard it here first. God said the Packers.
God.
Now you raise your voice like that again to me, I'll fucking smite
God, I'm
you,
a
bitch.
Satanist. I'll tell you this.
All right.
God's a Chargers
All right.
fan.
God's a Chargers fan.
Anyways,
God's a Raiders fan.
we're gonna move on to shot trivia.
Oh fuck!
Fun music.
Oh fuck! This is gonna be
Joe.
hosted by God himself. So
Hosted
you're gonna
by
be hearing
God.
a lot of God.
Yeah, go ahead and explain the rules on shot trivia, Joe.
Oh yeah. Okay. So there's gonna be 5 questions per player, which is myself, the lovely Mark, and the lovely Bird over here. It's going to be a simple. You get it right, you don't have to take a shot. You get it wrong, you take a shot. But the 5th question for each person, it's going to be 5 total questions each person, is a money ball. The money ball means that you get to have the other 2 people take a shot if you get it right. Otherwise, you still take a shot. So get excited, get ready. It's time
hyped.
to make this an incoherent podcast.
It's time for
in
the
a couple
TikTok
minutes.
section.
Time for some,
So,
oh God.
alrighty.
Fourth down bad decisions.
alrighty.
Oh,
So
shit.
I think what are we gonna do the rotation? You, Bird, me.
Yeah, I'll start the first question. I don't give a shit. I got
Alright, God,
my
you wanna
shot
take it
already
away?
Ready. Already.
There you go.
God, go ahead. And
First question from
give
God
us your
himself.
first question.
Alrighty, Mark.
Yo,
You ready, buddy?
I'm so ready, sir.
Alrighty. First question. Which team holds the record for making the most Super Bowl appearances?
The Patriots.
Yes, sir.
Let's
Damn.
fucking go. That was easy, bro.
Damn, that's crazy. How'd you know that, bro?
How'd you know that?
How'd you know that?
I was a former Patriots fan in my youth. Yeah. Go ahead and move on, God. We don't need to dwell on me. Go to Bird.
Alrighty. Bird. What's the most recent year that this New Orleans Saints won the Super Bowl?
Oh man, 2011.
Wrong.
Oh.
2010, motherfucker.
One
Get
year.
fucked, bro.
Pour that shot. 2011 is the year the Packers
Pour
won.
that shot. Yeah, it was the Packers.
I was.
That was
If you want to be
Packers.
serious, I was thinking of the Madden that Drew Brees was like.
The cover
on, I'm
art.
pretty sure. Yeah, that's.
So you should have done the year before.
I know. I was trying, man. I was just 1 year off.
Damn. All right.
All right,
Take
so
your
he's
shot,
gonna
bitch.
pour his shot in, and we're. Oh man, this is a bad idea.
You're saying
We-
it's a bad idea. You're not the one taking the first
we
shot.
we rely on
We're gonna
being able to talk about
go.
things.
back.
Yeah. Cheers.
Put it back, bitch.
Bad decisions.
Oh god.
Put that thing down your throat.
that looked painful.
All right.
Alrighty, I guess it's my turn.
Oh my
Alrighty.
God. Serve 'em up.
All right, Joey. Which NFL team has the higher salary cap?
Oh fuck! Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
I like how my
Um,
question was like by far the easiest so far.
Yeah, like what?
And then
Mark has the
Bird's was
most
kinda
knowledge and got the
harder.
easiest question. All
And
right,
Joe's like,
I'm gonna go with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
No, it is the Tennessee Titans.
Fuck.
oh
fuck.
shit.
Shoot
Pour
'em
that
up.
shit.
Alrighty, I guess it's time for me.
My
This
next
is gonna
question's
be-
like,
this is actually this is actually the Bird and Joe get fucked up episode.
dude, my next question's gonna
Everyone
be like,
laugh at us.
Mark, how many teams are in the NFL? I don't know.
Who won the Super Bowl last year, Mark?
Oh shit.
All right.
Bottoms up,
Jacksonville.
bitches.
Oh,
Did you
man.
already down it, Joe?
He just did.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well done.
Oh god.
Alrighty,
bad.
Mark.
Look at these pussies making faces. Go ahead, God.
How many Super Bowls have the Packers won?
Oh come
4.
on. Come on.
How many?
Doing 4.
Four?
That's right.
What is this bullshit? What is
this
this
Super Bowl
bullshit?
appearances?
I think God's
That would've been
playing
harder.
favorites right now.
Hey,
Why'd you
man.
pick Mark as your favorite, God?
What did
I
do,
pray to
God?
him every day. That's why we're buddies.
Bullshit. This is bullshit. Fuck.
All right, Bird. Serve 'em up.
Alrighty.
I ain't got one shot yet.
What
Just
month
taking
is
my
the
fun.
NFL? What month
Sorry.
is the NFL draft, Bird?
April.
Yeah.
Is April?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Bro, you're gonna be like, what's the win
Nonchalant ass.
percentage of win percentage of Doug Marone? Like what?
Who was the Cleveland Browns coach in 2005?
yeah.
Fuck. All right, go ahead. My turn, I guess.
All right, Joey. Who made the Super Bowl appearance at the halftime show last year in 2021?
Oh, that's easy. The Weekend.
Yeah.
Let's go. All
Yay.
right.
Go Joe.
Let's go. Okay.
Yay.
Everyone
Well, I
wins
can't
that
make
round.
them all hard.
No, they
Round
all have to
two.
be hard.
Can you give Mark a heart at like at
I'm
least
hard
one
as
that's, like,
fuck
not,
right
like-
now with two
Who
questions
led the
in a
league
row.
in receiving yards in 1972?
Doug
All right.
Baldwin.
All right, on to Mark.
Let's go. Round 3.
All right. How many games are played in the regular season?
Are you fucking me? Are you actually
Hey, this could
fucking
be a
me?
trick question, Mark.
17.
Oh man.
Yes.
God damn
I'm gonna take a
it.
shot for fun at this point. Like, holy fuck.
my God.
Mark's gonna be completely sober. Like this
If
is
I knew
bullshit.
these questions were gonna be this easy, I
Oh
would
man, we're gonna
make
have to
this
go
longer.
fucking 20 questions.
All right, you know what? We might up the questions this time around because
Yeah.
we're just going based off of God's apparently very shallow intellect
What are
of
these-
the NFL.
Hit me with these mid-tier questions.
These questions aren't even like a trivia site. God just doesn't know anything about football.
God's just like, what color is the NFL?
What is a first down, and how does that work?
All right. Well, anyways, so you taking a shot, Mark?
If we're gonna do more questions,
All right,
I'll just wait.
we'll up the question. We'll do 10. We'll do 10 each.
Okay.
All right,
So this
so
is round 3.
Do we want
Go
to
ahead,
do we
Bird.
want to do 2 money balls? You know, this is on the spot.
All right.
You know, we go on the spot. Do we want 2 money balls, like each 5?
Let's just
or
save
do we
the money
just
ball
want
for
to
the end.
Save
Go
it
to,
for the
go
end.
to Bird. Go to Bird. Let's go.
All right,
All
Bird,
right.
let's go.
Bird, New York has 2 NFL teams. What are they?
The New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills.
Are you kidding me?
Is that
Are you
right?
Wrong,
Fucking
fool.
stupid,
Are you
dude.
serious?
It's the Giants and the Jets,
Aren't
bro.
the Bills in New York though?
New York
I
City.
mean, New York City.
I guess God phrased that question poorly, but I think you
God
have to take a shot.
I mean, like, I think you're kind of right, but like,
Are you blaming God right now?
No.
In New York then? Man, fuck.
Take that shot. That's so silly. Oh my god.
This is shot number 2. Shout out to all my homies.
All right, Joe.
shout out. How'd you fuck that up, bro? That was such an easy question.
I was like, oh my god.
I was like, damn,
Bills.
God needs to step it up.
All right, Joey. What is the longest kick ever made by an NFL kicker?
All right, so I don't know when this fucking trivia thing you're looking at it was updated. I mean, your intellect of the NFL, God.
Just
But the new record is Justin Tucker with 66 yards, but the previous
I
one
thought
was
it was
64.
67.
It was 66.
No, Joey's right.
Which one?
66.
Let's go. Let's
so it is
go.
updated.
Let's
God
go.
is using updated information.
God's up to date.
And I am 2 shots in.
All right, let's go, Mark. Let's see what you got.
Sure. What's my question?
All right. Jerry Rice holds what record in his career?
Just what record in general?
Yeah.
Yes.
Most career receiving yards?
No.
What? He has
Number of
most receiving yards?
receptions.
Receptions.
He has most yards all time though, but like
Take
a
a
lot.
shot.
I'm
matter.
sorry.
I'm pretty
God
sure you're
said-
right, Mark.
God said you're wrong.
But God said you're wrong,
So
so
take a shot.
you got to take a
Well,
shot.
He could have said records in general. I could have gave more, but I'll take a shot.
hearing-
But I think that's some
I'm hearing
bullshit.
more talking and less
Mark,
shot taking.
look,
I think
man,
that's
you've
some
already had
bullshit,
3.
But here comes the shot.
Yeah. Shot 1 for Mark.
All right, moving on. It's down.
All right, on to Bird.
Alrighty. Bird, who was the head coach for Denver Broncos in 2021?
Oh man, that's actually I don't even know that honestly.
I really don't. Honestly, I don't know, but apparently I'm the one that's going to take another shot. So, yeah. I don't know.
Is this bullying Bird part 2?
It really is.
So is that an I don't know?
I don't know, brother. Oh, God. I'm sorry.
What's the answer? I'm actually curious.
Yeah, what is the answer?
All right. Forgive me for this enunciation, but Vic Fangio.
Oh, Vic Fangio.
Fangio. God damn it.
It's
See,
okay.
I fucked up when I named him.
Did you
God,
just
You know,
say your
God,
name
you
in vain?
created him, right? Like, you should know all this.
God just said his name in vain. Are we gonna ignore that?
Yeah, it's fine if I do it, but fuck y'all for doing it.
Did God just say his own name in vain?
It's fine if I do it.
Moving on to Joe. This is
All
what
right, my
round
turn. My turn.
three?
Well,
Four?
actually, hold on. Wait for Bird to take a shot.
Are we on round 4 right now? Or 3?
We are on round 4. Yes.
Okay.
I'm 3 shots in.
I'm 1 shot. Mark's 1 shot. Bird didn't know that the Giants were in New York.
All right, Joey.
Okay. All right, my turn. Let's go.
Dan Moreno was an all-star quarterback for what NFL team?
Oh my god, dude.
The Dolphins.
Cincinnati Bengals.
It's the Dolphins.
He's right.
Yeah, I know I'm right.
All right, give me
Sorry,
my
guys,
question.
sorry.
Round 5.
All
Round
right.
5.
Which team made their first Super Bowl appearance ever in 2004?
2004.
Oh, fuck. Oh my
Oh,
god! Whoa!
that's a tough
the,
one.
the difficulty level just
Philadelphia
Holy shit.
Eagles. The
Fuck these
Philadelphia
mid-tier
Eagles.
questions.
Wrong. It's the Panthers.
Oh,
Panthers. Was that 2004? I guess
that was
2005
it was the
Eagles.
Patriots Panthers game. I think that's what it was, wasn't
Surprisingly,
it?
Mark has 2 shots now.
I
Technically, only should
I
have
mean,
one,
really
but
should only have one.
God
That kinda-
is
Technically,
almighty.
that was the
God is right.
His
2004
word is
season was
righteous,
the Eagles,
so therefore
but
Mark is on 2 shots.
life goes on. Second shot.
Life goes on. Fuck it.
We gotta pray, baby. Pray. All right, Bird.
You got Jesus
Beautiful.
pieces.
Oh wow, Mark, that looked like it tickled your bones.
Lord,
It did. I got a shiver down my spine on that one.
That's good. I suppose.
Bird's turn.
Bird's
Alrighty.
turn.
Bird, who is the oldest quarterback to play in the NFL?
Ooh.
Oh, I think I know this
Ooh.
one.
Is it Brady?
Ooh.
Or is it
So,
not?
Mark, shut the fuck up.
I'm trying to hurt him.
I'm trying to think of his name. He also played he was a kicker too.
See, I don't know if-
Oh, I know who it is.
I don't know if they're counting him as like the guy though,
I know who it
think
is.
so.
because he only played quarterback for I think a portion. I shouldn't be saying this.
Isn't
I know who it
technically
is.
the oldest?
No, George. Damn it, what am I
Joe.
doing? What am
I
I
don't
doing?
think it's. I don't think it's George, Joe. I think it's a different man.
I'm gonna say George Blandoff.
Blanda.
Blanda.
I'll
No.
save you for there.
Johnny
Is
Unitas.
it Tom?
Who is
Is
it?
it Tom Brady?
Johnny Unitas.
Tom Brady.
I should have went with my fucking
Johnny
gut.
Unitas.
Tom Brady.
Isn't the oldest
I
quarterback.
said, isn't it? It's
Well,
Tom Brady?
because George Blanda was I think he stopped. I think he stopped playing quarterback and then played kicker exclusively for a while, and he was like 46 when he retired.
Go with your gut always, or
Yeah, just
or else you're just gonna take
Keep up with the
another
gut.
Just take another shot. Apparently, that was
Evidently.
number 4. So
Is it? I thought this was 5
this is
now.
my 4th shot.
Oof. Okay.
I thought it was
Let's go.
Johnny Unitas for some reason. He was pretty fucking old.
What's my question, God?
All right, Joey. Who was the longest running quarterback for the Green Bay Packers?
Oh fuck!
Ooh,
Oh,
Joe, come on, there's
it's
only
Aaron
like
Rodgers.
5.
Huh?
It's Aaron Rodgers.
No, it's Brett Favre.
No, it isn't. No, it is not. I'll take the shot, but it's not. Go to Mark. Just go to Mark.
What? Are you questioning me right now?
Isn't it Aaron Rodgers if he plays like another season or
Oh
something?
yeah, I'm sure.
Or are they like tied total? I don't know. Give me my question, God.
The
pretty
NFL
sure it's
began
Aaron
in what year?
Oh my god, dude. This is some
This
bullshit.
is only your 2nd shot. What are you saying? Oh fuck about.
Damn. NFL. I know there's the AFL. I don't know, 19 fucking 38.
Wrong. 1920.
Damn, off by a couple. This sucks.
It's close.
This tequila is ass.
Yeah, it's not smooth at all.
I don't know why you chose
Shit.
tequila.
It's burning.
We were going for that Patron, but we still with the off-brand.
It's shaped like Patron. It
Like
looked
I
like
said.
Patron. Don't taste
It's
like
shaped
Patron.
like Patron.
This is just a lot of bad decisions in the making. So
Oh fuck, man.
All right.
All right,
Bird. Round
You
6
about to take
in
your
progress.
5th shot?
Bird's gonna have 10 shots. He can tap out.
Well, no, he didn't get the first one he got.
It's all right. How many points is a touchdown worth, Bird?
Oh my god.
a touchdown's worth 6 points.
Yes.
Yeah. PAT is 1. Thank God.
I felt
Fuck
bad
you.
for him.
All right, what's my
Not to
question?
showcase.
What's my question? God. Oh, you fucker. I know this is already bad. God's laughing. God's laughing in my face. Like he
What
does
team
every
has
time I
a
wake up.
completely undefeated season, including postseason and Super Bowl?
Miami Dolphins.
Goddamn, you got that right. All right.
Yeah, they are the only team.
Can't believe God thought that was a hard question.
This is
God,
gonna be-
look at God thinking that was tough.
Listen,
gonna be-
motherfucker, it does not take any effort at all to shoot a bolt of lightning out of my ass.
Bro, this is just gonna be a compilation of me taking shots. I swear.
Let's go.
Feels like it.
All right,
All right, my
turn.
question. Round
Mark's
7.
turn.
Round 7.
What
Here we
team
go.
won 3 Super Bowls in the 1990s?
Oh man, that's easy too.
3 Super Bowls and the Cowboys.
Yes, Dallas Cowboys or New England Patriots.
Yeah.
In the
Oh,
90s?
They
What?
did too. Wait, what? No.
Cowboys, the Patriots didn't win in the
Cowboys,
90s.
Dallas fuck.
I thought it was the San Francisco 49ers.
The Patriots did not win 3 in the 90s. No, the
Niners were
Niners won in the
80s.
80s.
Oh.
Anyways, okay.
Bird's
Mark
turn.
got it right.
I got it right.
Moving
Let's
on. Bird's
fucking
question.
go.
All right, Bird, when was the first Super Bowl ever played?
The first Super Bowl,
Oh.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure, was
no.
in 1968.
It's 1967.
Ha!
I would have said 9. I would have said 1969. I'm not
Another
Take
question.
take
another
that sip.
One off. Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
This is fun.
Bird is going to be driving like Henry Ruggs by the end of the night.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Hey. Bro, that clip, the clip of like the CRT or whatever CCTV camera
His car
footage
flying by.
of his car just like being there in the knot. Like, oh my god.
It's fucking crazy.
He was going 156 miles per hour. He slowed down to 127. before he
Bro,
got back.
what's sad is that you could divide his speed by 3 with where he was driving and he'd still be speeding.
I'm gonna need to pray to God before I take this shot.
Holy shit.
It's like 5 shots.
Joe's question. Father Almighty.
Yeah.
Jay Cutler is what quarterback for which NFL team?
Oh my goodness.
Well, he's been. for a
Well,
couple
I mean,
teams.
he technically played for more than one, but if we're talking
What?
about the big one, it's the Bears.
Yes, currently, yes.
Can you name what
Currently,
other
current
teams he
quarterback
played
of the
for?
Bears. Jay Cutler's retired.
Jay Cutler. What other
Got-
teams he
got-
played for, Joe?
God is an
For the Dolphins?
unreliable. Yeah, he was an
Dolphins and
as an
Broncos.
unreliable source for football information. I'm just saying.
God's Google is like 5 years back.
Yeah, you're really bad at this.
All right, my turn. Round 8.
Me is like, what was the first Super Bowl? I was close still.
Round 8. God, hurry
No
up.
one can hear you. You know that, right? Your mic's behind you.
I know.
Uh,
I'm on my 5th shot.
Come
All
on.
right. Hey, what has the highest scoring game in the NFL history? What was the highest scoring game?
Like, what was the score,
Like-
or what was
Like the score of the teams.
What was the matchup?
No, like which team scored? Like
Which teams were in it?
no. Like what team scored the highest
Oh, amount of points.
amount of points in a game?
Okay,
Uh,
I actually don't know.
Oh,
Damn.
I know, but go ahead, Mark.
I don't know if I can say it, so I'll just say
Oh,
formerly Redskins Washington football team, like 72 points.
Yes, that's
why
correct.
do you know that? Why do you know that?
So
I don't know.
I was thinking like the Chiefs and Rams game from like a year or two.
I was.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I thought for the highest scoring total game.
Right.
But then he said specific team, like team
I didn't
game.
hear- Yeah. I was
That's
too,
different.
Too busy taking shots over here.
Oh god. Okay, it's my
Fucking
turn. Yeah.
go.
Or no, it's Bird's turn.
It's Bird's
Pretty much.
turn.
All right, Bird.
I'm only like 2 shots in. I feel.
Who is the head coach of the Chicago Bears in 2021?
Why, bro? Why?
That's easy.
That's so easy, dude.
That's so easy.
You think it's easy? I don't think it's easy. I'm gonna say Matt LaFleur.
What?
I'm 5 shots.
Well, he's half wrong. It's Matt Nagy.
Matt Nagy.
Nagy.
Nagy. I don't know how to say his last name.
LaFloyd.
Matt LaFloyd.
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm
Alright,
sorry. I don't mean
Bird.
to bully you, but fuck you. Anyways, my turn. I guess.
Another
Take
one.
another shot.
All right.
Man, this is rough for you.
I'm 4 shots ahead of Joey, by the way.
How many? Wait, what question is this? What round are we on?
We're on round 8, so there's only 2 more after
This is round 8. Okay, I guess we might as well finish it out for 10.
Kill
Fuck.
me.
How many have you taken, Mark?
3.
I've only taken 2.
So I've taken.
Good
This is
for
my
you.
6th shot.
Damn, Bird.
Jesus Christ.
God,
All right,
Joe's
let me know,
question.
God. Let me know, God.
Joey,
Yep.
Super Bowl XXX is what Super Bowl number?
30.
What kind of bullshit third grade math question was that?
That was a fucking Roman numeral question. You just asked me what Roman numerals was. That wasn't. Ask me another one. I don't like that.
That's not football trivia.
Ask me another one. I want something
second
about
grade
football
school
stats
shit.
or something. Give me something good. All right.
Come on, God.
All right, you want something good?
Oh no.
This is literally gonna be a compilation of me taking shots, bro.
You've said that already.
I know, but it's gonna happen. Just wait.
Shit.
God, bro, like you can't fucking go through your data banks of fucking infinite knowledge.
All right, Joe. Who was the first player to be drafted in the NFL draft in 1936?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Come on, Joe.
Drafted in 1936?
Oh, I've seen this question. I just don't
Come on, Joe.
Sorry.
The first player to be drafted in the NFL draft in 1936.
Think of the teams that were even like around back then, so you can narrow it down that way.
I'm gonna answer. For him.
Paul Horning.
Just gonna take a shot.
No. Jay Burringer.
Oh, bro, come the fuck on. Like,
You asked for another question, Joe. You literally can't be mad. You had
that's
your
because he
game.
asked me a Roman numeral question.
Okay, but still.
I have more
Take your
pride
shot.
than that, I guess. To a
Take
fault.
your shot. Joe and I are tied at 3. Bird is.
Are you gonna be able to go home?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
We do not condone drinking and driving on the Fourth Down Bad podcast.
Yeah, he will definitely sober up at my
We
abode.
will totally call him an Uber or something.
Will arrive alive.
Even though he makes literally like thousands, millions of dollars less than some people who may have caused an accident recently and gone to prison who play in the NFL.
He's not in prison
Oh, you
yet.
know what?
He's on trial.
Can I just bring this up while we're on this like Raiders topic real quick?
Fourth down.
Just real quick.
Real quick.
If you remember last week when we were talking, like it was defensive ends beat their girlfriends, running backs beat their kids, and cornerbacks have guns they don't own.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he doesn't own this weapon, but Damon Arnett got in trouble. He's like got released because he was pointing guns at camera in fucking like, are you kidding me? That's hilarious. Like,
Dude.
how much more right can I be? But
Joe is
you know
a
how it
bad.
is.
Take your shot. God, ask
But,
me my question.
Yeah, I
round
guess
9.
Take a shot. God, go
Last
ahead.
round before the money ball. Heads
Yeah,
up.
it's almost Moneyball round.
All right.
God.
True or false? The Dayton Triangles were once an NFL team.
The what triangles?
The Dayton Triangles.
False.
It's true.
What? Triangles? Dayton,
What the
Florida?
fuck is like?
Take your shot.
Is that really? I feel like that's some
You know
bullshit.
them triangles existed.
The triangles? Like, who even thought of that shit?
The fucking Dayton triangles were a thing. God
The
damn it.
triangles? How is that
named a
like
team
a
that?
fucking team name?
They must have been around like in like the 30s or
The
like
Dayton-
the
some
40s.
bullshit. Dayton triangles.
There's no way that someone was like recently.
It's like, yo, man,
There's a
I got
shot.
The craziest
Yo,
idea for a
Yo,
team
hold
name.
up. Oh, bro, listen. I got the craziest name for a team. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Hear me
The
out.
Triangles. Think
Fucking
about it.
Triangles.
Just think about it. Like,
All right, God, it's
Triangle.
Bird's turn. Round 9.
That'll be my turn.
it is
Who-
your turn.
All right, Bird. Who is the oldest Who is the quarterback that has the most Super Bowl championships?
Tom Brady.
Yes.
Thank you.
Gave him an easy one. Fair enough. I don't blame him for that. All right, it's my turn.
Joey. Who is the highest paid player in the NFL as 2021?
Ooh. Oh, you mean like for the year?
As of 2021, yeah.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. That's what I'm thinking. Like, so in terms of just grand contract, it's Patrick Mahomes. In terms of like the years,
Earnings.
like the salary of the year, I don't know.
It's gotta be a quarterback, dude.
It's got to be a quarterback or
Who was the highest paid quarterback before Mahomes? Guys.
I don't know, Russell Wilson maybe, Josh Allen. I don't know.
Is it total earnings over career or just
I'm gonna
highest
say
contract?
Patrick Mahomes.
Yes, Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, so it must have been the full contract.
Good gut feeling.
All right, Moneyball.
It was the only one I
time.
could think of.
So if I
Right,
get my
on-
question
onto the
right,
marks.
you guys take a shot if I get it right.
Oh, yeah, on the money
Right.
ball? Yeah, that's right. So God's got to play his A game here,
Yeah,
not give us some
some-
fucking sissy ball questions.
Some high tier level question, bro. Like no fucking.
Like the fucking Daytona Triangle.
Hey.
Dayton?
yeah, we need
Dayton
the
triangles?
triangle question.
Dayton
back.
fucking triangles.
Alrighty. You ready, Mark?
I'm so ready. Almighty.
Which wide receiver is the highest scoring in NFL history?
What? Like fantasy points or
No,
just
I
most
think like,
touchdowns?
touchdowns.
Most touchdowns.
Like most total points.
I would help you, but I have to take a shot if you get it right. So fuck you.
Most total points. It's gotta be either like Jerry Rice or Terrell Owens or something like that. But
You
gotta
only
pick
pick one
one.
answer.
I know. Maybe Randy Moss too. I feel like Randy Moss had some years where he didn't produce as well. I gotta
That's
go
valid.
Jerry Rice.
Nope. Randy Moss.
Fuck, dude. Really?
I was gonna say Steve Largent, just because.
What?
Because he got 100 touchdowns.
You-
I was like, I don't know
I was
why.
gonna say Steve Largent.
Like it was.
Bird
like,
is like actively trying to fucking get drunk, I feel like.
I'm already drunk, bro. Like the rest of the.
Okay.
I apologize for the future.
There's a
content.
rest of the podcast left.
There's the
New
rest of the podcast.
New shot.
All
Here
right,
we go.
all right. Bird's
Ready?
Moneyball question. Let's go.
Oh my.
What is the shortest kick ever missed by an NFL kicker?
Well, there's a minimum, so I bet it's. The
I'm gonna
minimum.
say it's like 25 yards.
No, it was a 6-yard field goal missed by Dan Cockcroft.
Was
That's-
it a Vikings kicker? Was it? Did he play for the Vikings? Because I think I remember watching that game. That fucking. Either way, boys.
That's your shot, baby.
Hey, bro. 7 deep.
7 shots. That's rough.
Jesus,
That is
dude.
That is
rough.
very rough.
But
All
you
right.
know what? You can
Final
really tell.
question before we move on.
I handle 'em.
I
Final
mean,
question.
Bird's probably gonna be trashed here in 30 minutes.
I'm
Yeah.
already trash, boys.
I'm actually feeling a little bit. I won't even lie. It usually takes me a little bit, but I don't know.
Joe's
how
a
Mark's feeling.
lightweight.
Are you? Is that right?
Joe's a
Is that
lightweight.
right, Mark?
If you were 7
Joe's a
shots
lightweight.
deep like me, how would you think you would feel right
I'm not saying I feel it a little bit, and I'm only like 3.
All right, Joe.
But
It's
it's
your
my turn.
question.
Moneyball.
You
Last
ready for
question.
Moneyball?
I'm ready
Last
for the
question.
Moneyball.
Okay. What was the New York Jets' original name?
Oh shit.
This is, God,
They,
they fucking
they,
around.
they have an original name.
It's the
Can I ask
rhombus.
a question
The
on
New
that
York
question?
rhombus.
Ask a question to the.
Were they still the New York something?
Yes.
No,
Okay.
Joe, this is bullshit. God, are you kidding me? You're aiding
Yeah,
this?
is bullshit. This is bullshit. Okay, he can't ask a question to the question. That's not the rules.
That's
Look, man,
bullshit.
y'all don't make the fucking rules. God makes the fucking rules.
Come
Shut
on,
up.
Joe. You, if that helps you, Joe. Fucking.
That
bitch.
doesn't help me. I still don't know.
Why'd you ask?
The New York Mustangs. Is that right?
No, that's
Oh.
fucking wrong.
Oh, okay.
It's the New York Titans, you dumbass.
Oh,
Dumbass,
okay,
you
well,
stupid ass
Dude,
bitch.
the New York Mustangs. Is that right?
Well, the way he
Oh my
looked at
God.
me, I mean, the way God,
Oh
the
god.
feeling I got from God's presence.
All right.
Fuck. Have you taken your shot yet?
No one won the fucking Moneyball round. Everyone just
Yeah,
lost
that
and
was
took a shot.
Another round. Another
No,
round.
No.
Are you sure?
No.
We just
I'm
no.
7 shots in, boys. You can handle one more round.
No.
Do we do one more money round?
Let's do one more round, but God asks all of us the question, and then whoever
So
gets
we
it
all
right.
have to answer before he picks it, right?
Yeah, if we all get it right, the
tells
first
us.
one who said the correct answer picks the Moneyball, or doesn't take a shot,
Okay.
and then whoever gets it
All right,
wrong
God.
takes this off.
Ask a tough question for all 3 of us,
I own this bottle.
and yeah, literally that bottle's almost
Yeah.
halfway gone.
And
now.
then we'll go ahead and move on to the next topic.
Okay.
Hurry up,
I
God.
can't wait to find out that Bird's audio is just fucked.
All right,
because he's
are
been
all of
talking
you
over
ready?
The wrong side.
I think it's right, but
Yeah, Bird sounds fine in my ears, so
Anyways, okay, God, let us
What up,
know what you're thinking for this Moneyball round, this final championship round.
What I think of it? y'all been giving me some shit about this fucking trivia, but I think one of you has it in you.
All right.
Come
Well, I
on.
still need
God,
to take my
I would
last
never
shot.
give
Hold
you shit. I'd pray to you every day. I love you.
God, you're
Go ahead,
not
ask the question.
Odell. I'm not gonna give you shit. What are you talking about?
Hey.
I don't.
All right.
All right.
Come on, God. Last question.
What Motown singer tried for the Detroit Lions in 1970?
Huey Lewis. No, I'm kidding.
I'm kidding.
Mark, Huey Lewis
Motown-
was in the 80s and a white guy. Like,
I don't even know. Okay, I just watched American Psycho recently.
Mark,
Do you like Huey
You're-
Lewis in the
you'll-
news?
you like Huey Lewis in the news?
Anyways, I don't even fucking know Motown singers, dude. Can we
It's
do a
like
different
soulful singers.
question?
Think of like James Brown and all them,
James Brown does sound like an NFL name.
Well, Jim Brown,
I can do another question if that's.
Do a different one. That one's some bullshit. You have to be
None
like
of us
musically
are getting that right. We're all
knowledgeable.
drinking again.
We're all gonna take a shot on that one.
RG3 is best known for doing what in 2012?
Oh.
Getting injured.
Winning Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Is
my
that
pick.
your? Joe said
Mark,
it
take
first.
a shot, buddy.
Joe said it first, Bird. So you have to take a shot too, because he got
Wait,
the answer.
What? Is this for all of us?
Yes.
It's for all
you
of
gotta
us.
be fucking shitting
So
me.
Joe, if Joe's right,
that was a question for just one person.
if Joe's right, he
literally
said
said
it
this,
first.
bro.
I'm gonna go
Okay,
with
well,
he's best known for leading the Redskins to the playoffs.
listen, I'm not
That's
here
what I'm gonna
right
say.
now. Okay, so I have. I don't know.
Have what? Okay,
Take a shot.
I'm gonna
This
go
is
with
number 8.
I'm gonna go with leading them to the playoffs. Bird, is your answer Rookie of the Year?
Yeah, my answer is Rookie of the Year.
All right, God, what's the move here?
The answer is Rookie of the Year.
Bird, you and I are
And
taking
that's
a
a shot
shot.
for Mark. Bird's clean.
Do I have to take a shot because Joey said it first? Even though
Yeah,
You
'Cause
sound
it's
like you
Moneyball.
want to almost.
Don't you? I do
It's
not.
Moneyball.
Okay, I don't want to take this shot, but I'm going to. Okay, this is what big boys do. I'm sorry for the rest of this podcast, guys. Bad decisions.
Bird is sloshed right now. It's all right though.
Well, that was fun. Yeah.
Wait,
That was a good time.
To go to mine, right? Or was that the last one?
That was the last one. It
That's
was
the
a
last one.
big group session. It was the championship round.
Yep.
Years.
All right, so we're gonna move on. Next topic of
I
the
have
night.
no idea what the next topic is anymore.
We're gonna discuss the Packers Chiefs game.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck.
I feel like you should take a shot before we discuss.
I'm gonna start us off here on Packers Chiefs.
Go ahead.
It's I think people are overreacting to Jordan Love's performance. He played fine for a debut for a
I'm
rookie.
not over.
Well, he's not rookie, but
when was he drafted?
he was
2
drafted.
years ago.
Yeah,
1 year
2
ago.
seasons ago, a year and a half,
2 seasons
really.
ago?
It's
This is
his first-
official start.
First real start. He was hardly even active on the roster. He was on the roster last year for the Packers, but he's never
Last
really,
year he was never active. He was always
He was-
on like
he was third string quarterback.
yeah, but he was also on the sideline without pads or anything.
Who
yeah,
was the second
it's-
string? Who was the backup?
I don't know.
I think it was Tim Boyle.
or Kurt Benkert or some shit.
No, Kurt Benkert's this year. He just got on the team.
Kurt Benkert's a Madden
I'm
fucking
pretty sure it was
god.
Tim
Have you
Boyle.
seen him?
Pretty sure.
The real question:
It didn't matter because Aaron Rodgers won the MVP and played every fucking game. So
if
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is an amazing quarterback, let me say this first off. But he's coming to a point in his career, like most of the great quarterbacks. How many more years do you think Green Bay can hold him down?
He's leaving after this season probably, unless they win a Super Bowl. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to what I was saying. Bird, you sloshed ass motherfucker. Jordan Love played fine for rookie debut. You look at all the other first debut. You look at Trevor Lawrence's debut, 3 picks, 3 TDs, whatever. He's playing the Texans. Justin Fields' first start, pretty fucking ass. Mac Jones, whatever, mediocre first start.
Matt Jones.
I mean, if you're playing a fucking America's Game of the Week at Kansas City, all eyes on you, it's a tough fucking thing. And the play calling was pretty bad.
That's tough.
hey,
They were
can I also
blitzing all the
just say
time. Yeah.
that Jordan Love had virtually the same stats as Patrick Mahomes, except he had an
He had more.
interception.
He actually had more yards.
He had more
passing.
yards, And I think he had like the same completion percentage or close to.
He actually had that. I mean, the interception does add in the.
It adds for QBR type stuff, but like.
But if you want to get down into the.
In reality, I think he had the same, if not like a slightly better game than Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
19 out of 34 for 190 yards, and Mahomes was only 20 out of 37 for 166 yards.
Yeah, and Patrick
24 more yards.
Patrick Mahomes should have been picked off before halftime by Kevin King, but he dropped it.
Yep, classic Kevin King type move.
Classic Kevin King move.
God for Kevin
cost the Packers holding them 3 less points. Would have kind of
Special teams is what really lost us that game. If I can just
for sure
put that out there.
I just want to say shout out Mahomes. He didn't throw an interception this game. That ends the streak. I love you, Patty, but I know it's gonna struggle.
The thing is that between a missed kick, a blocked kick, and a muffed punt, that's really what cost us the game.
For real.
That, I mean, not to take away from like the fact that our offense couldn't hold it down enough to like put up.
That was play calling, dude. That's just straight
play
calling.
was sus. It felt, but Jordan Love seemed a little bit anxious, a little bit frantic in the pocket and stuff. He seemed like he was moving around a little bit when he didn't need to. Some of his throws were a little bit like up in the air, like not great. But overall, like when he was when the play call was decent and like he was confident sitting in the pocket, it looked pretty good. I won't lie.
Here's the stats though. Here I saw some like actually this is some analytical football right here. So like when the Chiefs weren't blitzing, he was like hitting 80% of his throws. But against the blitz, his throw percentage dropped drastically. Now, I don't think that's his fault. I think that was a play calling's fault because they weren't calling quick passes against the blitz.
Right.
He was getting these dumbass passes.
Spags was blitzing like 70, 80% of the time.
Ton of time.
He was not holding it back.
The only quick passes I saw were like little like dink and dunk screens type thing.
Yeah. And there's one play that should have been a penalty where the Chiefs, it was a screen pass to Aaron Jones or something, like a middle halfback screen or just a halfback screen in general. And so Chris Jones or somebody just straight up tackles Aaron Jones and he throws the ball like into the dirt. And I think he got called for grounding or some shit. But Aaron Jones was just straight up tackled on a screen pass play. And I just thought that was like horseshit to begin with. Because that's like a legal receiver. That's not like pressing a receiver at the line. He's just straight up got tackled. And then,
if you want to talk about horseshit calls, we'll discuss that in the Steelers and Bears game.
Yeah. But all I want to say is Jordan Love did not play that bad. People are being really overdramatic.
Jordan Love did not have that bad of a game.
For that setting and that
it wasn't a great game, but it wasn't terrible.
A great game.
Like it wasn't that bad. Like I feel like people think it was worse than it was.
Overreaction. One touchdown. I mean that touchdown to Lazard, fourth down. It was 4th down and 5. He made a read.
Yeah.
Lazard made the play at the end, but he made the fucking read.
Yeah, it was a good
I'm just
throw.
saying.
Good overall play. And I think the biggest takeaway personally as a Packers fan is the fact that our defense held you to 13 points. Well, I mean the Chiefs offense has been struggling anyway,
right?
But the Packers defense looked good as fuck, and it has looked pretty decent throughout the season, and it's looked better and better each game.
Well, like we talked about before the show, the Packers defense this year is looking very, very similar to the year that they won the Super Bowl. Their defense is playing really, really, really good.
Yeah, for sure. I think the signing of Devondre Campbell's been huge. He's been like
fucking Chris Barnes. I think it's Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes had a great game.
He had a great game. Darnell Savage played like an elite safety that game. Swear to God, he was having like
Darnell
the game
Savage
of his
is
fucking
kind
life.
of hit or miss. I think if he can like get like more consistent, he could be.
He's
really
hit or
good.
miss, but that game he was on,
He
dude.
can fucking lay the sticks.
He can hit and he can fly around.
He was
Sometimes
reading.
he just gets
There was like a
lost in
screen
coverage, I
pass
think.
or something. It was like originally called a fumble, but it wasn't. But he was like on top of a screen pass. He was making tackles in the open field on like a third and short.
Yep.
Darnell Savage played great.
Chris Barnes had that big like touchdown saving tackle that like he just knocked the fuck out of that. I don't know who number 40 is on the Chiefs, but like they threw it to him.
Something Gore. I can't think of.
Yeah,
his
Gore.
name.
There was. I think that was
just,
Barnes. It was like in goal, like 3rd and goal, right?
Yeah, and he like just knocked
That
the
was
shit
Barnes.
out.
That
They
was
got
Barnes.
3 out of it, but like
That was Barnes. Yeah.
I think
the
what really
linebacker.
came down to in this game, all respect to the Packers because they're playing amazing this season. The Chiefs are struggling. the defense for the Packers came up to show. They have a really amazing defense. Jordan Love played really great for his first official start, but it really came down to that interception at the end in the fourth quarter by L'Jarius Sneed that really just kind of sealed away the game.
That's where I think the special teams comes into play, because Kevin King gets that pick before halftime that scores 10-0. So instead of Jordan Love throwing that pick there, they're in field goal range. They take a field goal, and then Jordan Love's touchdown pass later on. That's a tie ball game.
Mm-hmm.
And then it could have been like for the lead. Honestly,
if you get even deeper into the special teams aspect of it,
yeah.
You take if the first the blocked field goal, let's say that gets blocked no matter what. Like that was a good
nice block.
Chiefs special team play. Let's say that. But the other one, they have 3 there. It would have been 10-10 if the interception happened.
Yeah.
And then also if it was 10-13, then that would have changed things too late in the game to where we might have kicked a field goal and it would have been 13-13. And then the muff punt, we would have gotten the ball back, and that led to one of their 3 points too.
Yeah.
Like they got 3 points out of that one as well. If that muff punt doesn't happen, there was a lot of things. I think the Packers really should have won the game, and if Aaron Rodgers didn't test positive for COVID and get into this whole stupid ass scandal about him saying he's immunized versus vaccinated.
We're gonna jump to that after this.
I think that would have. I honestly think we would have probably put up like 30 to 10 on you guys.
If Aaron Rodgers was playing, okay, this is unbiased football talk. Last week I even said that the Packers were going to beat the Chiefs.
We did have the game
picks. We
picks.
didn't know that Aaron Rodgers was going to be out.
True. That happened the very next day. The day after we recorded that podcast. The next day it was, Aaron Rodgers tests positive for COVID. He's going to be out for the Chiefs. And I was like, God damn it.
I wanted to send Joey a text, just letting him know what the news is, but I already know he knew.
Yeah, it was rough. But, oh well. 2 losses. I mean, the first loss was rough against the Saints. I don't know what the fuck that game was. The second loss, honestly,
7 straight, man.
Loss. Say what?
The Packers after that lost 7 straight.
So
wins.
7 straight, and it should have been 8 straight if Aaron Rodgers.
And I'll say this, and we'll move on to it.
But it's stupid.
So the Packers lost their first game, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
and
to the Saints.
They proceeded to win 7 straight.
Mm-hmm.
True. Against the Cardinals too, with no wide receivers.
Beat the Cardinals.
Really,
we were beat up too
Cardinals
that game.
defense.
We were beat up. We talked about this last week, but we were beat up.
If they had Aaron Rodgers, and I love Kansas City with all my heart.
Yeah.
If the Packers had Aaron Rodgers, it would have been a completely different ball game.
Truthfully. And then I'm gonna say this, and
football talk.
I'm gonna say this, and we'll go to the next topic. Packers defense played great without Jair Alexander and Zadarius Smith. And I think Preston
and Kenny
Smith
Clark
as well.
got injured in at the first half.
Kenny Clark got hurt too, and they played great. And then
I would say this: I think both defenses played. I think both defense showed up in this game.
I think the Chiefs succeeded because of poor play calling. They didn't let Jordan Love
we
lose.
Blitzed at least 50% of the time.
I know they blitzed a lot, but I think
is early in the game we had some pretty successful running plays.
Yeah,
and I don't feel like we stuck with it enough.
Yeah,
but I'm looking at the rushing stats right now, and honestly, if you guys would have stayed committed to the running game, it would have been a completely different game.
I just think, and then we'll move on. I think the play calling, they held Jordan Love. They put him on a leash. They didn't open the whole playbook up from the start of the game. I feel like they opened up later in the game. And then second of all, I think the Packers from the rest of the season, they play the Seahawks this week, but I think they run
pretty light.
They got the Rams in a couple weeks, and I think that's their hardest game left. They got Ravens as well. But I think the Packers have a great chance to run the table on the rest of their season. I think they finish as the 1 seed in the North, or in the NFC in general. I'm a little wasted. I'm feeling it a little bit. I think they run the table, or 1 loss for their season at the very least. 14-3, 14 or 15-2 final record. I think they're the 1 seed. probably for sure in the NFC and are the team to beat. Their defense is playing too good. Rodgers is going to be back.
And if we get Odell, our offense gets into like full force. And
that'd be awesome.
we get Bakhtiari back soon. We get Jair back maybe. Zadarius back maybe. We could be really, really tough to beat. I feel really good about this season, and I don't like to say that because I get my hopes up. We go to the NFC Championship and we lose. But
Packers last dance. Aaron Rodgers puts it on his Instagram. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say.
Again, unbiased football. I think the Packers will go at least 14-3 this season. They only lost this game really because Aaron Rodgers was gone.
And we still could have won but the special teams fucked us.
Yeah.
Like
there was certain stuff that did fuck the Packers, right? The Chiefs, they came to play. They knew that they were playing against a first-time starting quarterback. Spags was smart with the blitzing. Overall, I think the takeaway from this game is Mahomes didn't throw an interception, so shout out Mahomes.
He should
have. Didn't play great either.
I absolutely love you. The Packers, I want to say, are going to with the return of A-Rod and a healthy Devontae. I see the Packers going 14-3. I see the Chiefs turning things around. If we do manage to somehow sign Odell Beckham, I think our receiving game, you'll see a switch for sure. But again, struggles at the offensive line, for sure, are hurting us. And it seems as though we're just a little bit off with, that chemistry between Mahomes and Tyreek, even Kelsey. It's shown. Teams are, it happens. A couple seasons in, teams are starting to finally figure out the Chiefs scheme. But we will turn things around. Andy Reid is a great coach overall. I love Andy. I love Mahomes. I still see the Chiefs somehow pushing into the wild card spot in this season.
Yeah.
But shout out to the Packers for sure because without A-Rod they still almost beat us. And without Devontae Adams last week, they beat the last undefeated team in the season. So, my kudos go out to the Packers.
All right, moving on. We're going to move on. Running out of time a little bit. Camera's getting low. We're going to talk about Aaron Rodgers' COVID situation, and I'll lead off on this one.
Go for it.
So Aaron Rodgers caught COVID. He wasn't vaccinated. In an interview before the season, he said, someone asked him if he was vaccinated, and he said he was immunized or something along those lines. Mm-hmm. And here's what I think, okay? People are clowning on Aaron Rodgers. Terry Bradshaw called him out, calling him a fucking liar and shit. Okay, here's what I think. So Devontae Adams caught COVID, and he's vaccinated, right? He caught COVID a week or two ago, and no one gave a fucking shit, and he was vaccinated. But Aaron Rodgers catches COVID, and he's not vaccinated, and everyone's going to call him a liar, and it's his fault, and all this bullshit. I think that's stupid. I think that's absolutely bullshit.
It really
is. Because Aaron Rodgers, unvaccinated, whatever, and people are calling him a liar. NFL knew. His team knew. The organization knew. So I don't really care. It's not our business to know if he was vaccinated. His teammates knew, and the league knew. That's what matters. And he caught COVID. Same as some of the vaccinated players that have happened in this league.
I mean, honestly, in his defense, Nick Chubb just caught COVID.
He
broke today.
And he's vaccinated.
Players are going to get COVID. Okay, vaccinated people get COVID.
The whole thing is that he supposedly lied because he said immunized, and people thought, oh, it means he's vaccinated, and he wasn't actually vaccinated. And that's the stupidest part. Like, who gives a fuck?
That's the political aspect.
If they get vaccinated, there's still a chance to get COVID. Like, it's stupid.
Yeah, and I think it's dumb. And I don't want to get political, and I'm not going to get political.
No.
But I just think it's absolute horseshit that everyone's calling Aaron Rodgers a quack, a conspiracy theorist or whatever because of how he wanted to go about his COVID treatment without getting the vaccine. And I just think it's not fair to criticize him when players who are vaccinated and teams that fully complied to vaccination.
Down to, like, players in the NFL and their personas, he's a real deal. Like, he's gonna tell you how it is. I love Aaron Rodgers, okay? Like, and I'm a Chiefs fan. I'm a diehard Chiefs fan. I love A-Rod. He's been amazing to watch.
Everyone calls him a
player has the possibility of getting COVID, just like we do. So the
Yeah.
fact that he gets COVID and everyone wants to give him shit, calling him a liar, is it when it comes down to it, it's just bullshit. And I'm sorry, but like,
straight
you know,
up.
he's a human being. You know, he can't help it. If
For sure.
he gets COVID, he gets COVID. Frank, Nick Chubb gets COVID. Devontae Adams gets COVID. No shit is talking about them.
What I don't understand is how this is called a vaccination. Like how this is a vaccination when it doesn't actually prevent you from getting the disease.
Exactly.
I know that like statistically it helps. Like if you do get the disease and you're vaccinated, you generally get a shorter amount of time where you have the symptoms and whatnot. And there's less likely of a chance of you getting it, but people still get it. It's stupid. And it didn't help that I mean, I don't care. I think whatever, if he finds, like he said, he's done a lot of research on it, and he said that he watched some like Joe Rogan stuff. People freaked out about the fact that he said, oh, I watched some Joe Rogan stuff, and he said like there's certain treatments that you can do that aren't revolving around vaccination to help, prevent or, neutralize the effects of it. And I don't understand why that's such a big thing, and not to get political, but the whole ivermectin thing with like people calling it a horse deworming drug, and it's strictly for horses. That's stupid as shit. It's a Nobel Peace Prize winning drug that won in 2015.
Right.
And nobody talks about that. People act like it's just this bullshit.
Okay.
And it's just stupid. It's stupid as fuck. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Like, literally let him live his life. He's still a human. He gets to make his own decisions.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck if you're vaccinated. I don't give a fuck if you're not vaccinated. You get to make the decision. What does it matter if someone's vaccinated and you're not? If you have the vaccination, then shouldn't you be not worrying about anything? Like, it's just...
Right.
It's just... I don't get it.
Let me say that... Let me say this.
But,
Let me say this.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, Bird. But let me say this. In terms of vaccination, I'll say I had COVID way back when in 2020 December. No struggles with it. I'm not saying people don't struggle with it. I am vaccinated due to my job needing me to be vaccinated to work there. Vaccine didn't cause me any troubles. I'm not going to say the vaccine causes weird side effects. I was fine with it. Maybe it causes side effects for others. But what I'm going to say is this. A report today, as of the 10th of November when this is being recorded, a Vikings player, I don't know his name. I don't think his name's come out yet as of this recording. But a Vikings player who is vaccinated, caught COVID, and is in the hospital right now because he can't breathe properly. And all I'm going to say is, I just think it's a joke in general. And then someone can hop in on this and we'll move on to the next topic because I don't want to get too, fired up or whatever and make this like one-sided or political. But I just think it's a joke that Aaron Rodgers is being scrutinized and people are, like, oh, he's taking advice from Joe Rogan and all this bullshit about fucking ivermectin and shit. Who cares? It's a personal decision. If the league mandated vaccines, like you have to take a vaccine, Aaron Rodgers probably would have took it. But they didn't. They left it an option. So let players make their fucking choice. It's a personal choice. Terry Bradshaw and all these motherfuckers can say he should have took it for his team and shit. It's a personal choice. His teammates knew he wasn't vaccinated.
Well, like, what
we
would
don't
it
need to
matter?
know.
What would have it mattered if he got the vaccine and he still got COVID? Then what would it matter for the
no
team?
one would have gave a shit. I'm sorry, no one
team.
would have gave a shit.
The only difference is that no one would give a shit about him lying or
everyone would have
quack.
been fucking cool. But I think I mean, I don't want to get into it, but I think the overarching, like the Fox owners probably contributed to the thing. I know Stephen A. Smith went off on Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
And Stephen A. Smith is a fucking joke nowadays. He literally just plays into his fucking meme persona.
One of my favorite guys for that.
He was good, and then he just plays into his like meme persona, and he's just a dick about it.
He just picks like a specific side of something, and then plays into it, so that way he's got this hot topic that like gets clicks and shit. Like,
yeah, I just want to say, and this coming from someone who is vaccinated. I am vaccinated. I don't know about Joan Bird, but I am. I got the COVID vaccine due to my job. I wasn't gonna take it, but I took it for my job, and I feel fine. All I'm gonna say is, I don't blame Aaron Rodgers for not taking the vaccine if he feels like he's in good health and can handle COVID. I just think the outcry or the bullshit against him is silly, and they only blew it up because he didn't get the vaccine. Every player who's gotten COVID with the vaccine has not gotten this blown out of proportions, and I think that's horseshit. And I think Aaron Rodgers is perfectly fine with how he fucking treated the situation. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think
if anybody else has something else to add to it, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, basically, yeah, you pretty much hit all the nails on the head. It's ridiculous for the most part. Like, I just, who cares?
Exactly.
Either way, it wouldn't have mattered. If he got COVID, no matter what, it wouldn't have mattered. Like, he still would have been out. But just because he didn't get the vaccine and there's this politicized, like, atmosphere to the vaccine right now, he's getting scrutinized for it. And I think it's just stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
He's taken precautions that he's found were good with things that get scrutinized by the media because, like, for whatever reason, the vaccine is the pushed.
It's like a catalyst
of how to handle the virus, and
yeah.
it's proven that you still get it. You still, it's still possible to get it. All that stuff. Like, yeah. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I know that some people have had side effects. I know that most people don't, though. Like, I'm not gonna say that the vaccine's a bad thing, or it's like this like government conspiracy to like make us like followers to the government, or like make our genetics weaker or some shit. Like, none of that. But like, who gives a fuck? If you have the vaccine and he doesn't, why does it matter? Like, if you're vaccinated, then you shouldn't care if anyone else is not vaccinated because you are vaccinated. Again, you shouldn't have to worry about it at that point.
Again, this podcast is intended for NFL specific purposes. We love Aaron Rodgers. I love Aaron Rodgers.
I love Aaron Rodgers.
Politically,
he's an awesome guy.
With the vaccine, everything, it is what it is. But players do get vaccinated. Players still do get COVID, regardless if they are vaccinated or not. So at the end of the day, he has, he sit out of this game. Possibility of being back in this next game.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, we love Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
At the end of the day, this is all about football and the love of football. So when it comes down to this vaccination stuff, it is what it is.
Yeah.
My last remarks on it would be be that I wasn't vaccinated. I don't have a vaccination. I'm not vaxxed. I had COVID a few months ago. It wasn't that bad. It lasted like 3 days of like actual feeling like shit. The only lasting side effect, and like lasting for like a week and a half, was like my smell went pretty dull. But I feel fine now. I haven't had any problems since. Like, there's been nothing wrong. And it's just like, I don't know what the vaccination would have done to prevent any of that. Maybe I wouldn't have gotten it. Maybe I would have. I don't know. Maybe it would have been less intense for those 3 days. I don't know. But I just think it's dumb and unnecessary to scrutinize and call him an idiot or a fool, or scrutinize him for things that he's researched and he's decided are best for him. Let people make these decisions. This is America.
Yep.
That's what we're here for, is to make our own decisions, to decide what we think is best for our bodies and for our families and for our friends.
Yep.
And
awesome.
That's just my totally political, non-political opinion. So
at the end of the day, we still support Aaron Rodgers. We love him to death. And as we love all of our players in the league.
Yeah.
We just, this is something that
it's stupid, unnecessary, and it just doesn't.
Exactly.
It shouldn't be made this big of a topic. Is the main thing.
All right. Yeah.
But
and we'll
moving
move
on. Let's talk about how trash refs are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's move on and segue into that, and we'll wrap up this podcast. I'll have one last thing to say. When it comes to the vaccination, in the terms of Aaron Rodgers, I think it's, in general, people are kind of obsessing. He apparently gave a 500-page essay or something of that sort to the NFL about his studies on why he didn't get the vaccine and what he's taking to help him against it. People are calling him crazy because of that. whatever. Who cares? Maybe it's his girlfriend influencing him. Whatever. I just want to say I have nothing against the vaccine, as I have taken it. I think it's great for elderly people or people who have had diseases and stuff to take it, and who might be susceptible to death by COVID with pre-existing conditions. If you don't feel comfortable taking the vaccine, don't take it. Do whatever's good for you. But yeah, moving on into our closing topic here. The Bears and the Steelers played on Monday Night Football, and the Bears were, I'm going to say, most obviously robbed by officiating calls in that game. Just terrible officiating. I'll have Joe lead this one off. Go ahead, Joe.
So yeah, I mean, there's the obvious taunting issues. There's a missed roughing the passer on Justin Fields. There's plenty of bad calls throughout. The most obvious is like the Cassius Marsh hip check incident. That's the one everybody's buzzing about, the one everybody's talking about. The ref made a statement after the fact that it was like explaining why, that he thought that he was walking towards the sideline to taunt them and to like spur them on or something. I don't personally see that, and I'm a Packers fan. I fucking don't like the Bears. I don't like the Steelers either personally. I fucking hate the Steelers. I fucking hate the Steelers fan base. But I just don't see how that was taunting in the slightest. And the hip check, the ref clearly threw his body into that guy. Like, that just, it aggravates the fuck out of me.
I agree.
And I just think that the refereeing needs to be handled. I know that it was a point of emphasis over the offseason for taunting calls and all that. And I respect the trying to make sure the game is played fairly and like there's no bullshit going on. But like the refs seem like they've found this god complex over like controlling these games with these calls. And that was just terrible. That specific instance was just terrible. Like the ref looked like he was just trying to find a reason and like threw his hip into him and like threw the flag. Like he had his hand on the flag the whole way through, like he just needed a reason, and then he threw the hip in there and then had it. And I just
terrible look for the NFL.
It looks bad for the NFL. It looks bad for NFL referees. There are some good ones. Like, don't get me wrong. There are some good NFL referees that don't seem to do this corrupt shit. They don't seem to do this real sus behavior. But a majority of them, it's rough for them. Like, I think it's about time, and I think Cassius Marsh himself said this. Maybe it was a different player. But I think it's about time that these NFL refs become full-time employees, study the game full-time. They aren't this just part-time thing that they do specifically for the season. They're full-time salaried employees that, like the NBA does, like some of the other leagues do, to make sure that the refereeing and the officiating is up to a standard that needs to be kept, because that was just bullshit. I mean, there's other bad calls. And, like, Justin Fields even said that, like, I think it was Justin Fields. Maybe it was a different quarterback. I might be wrong. But he said that, like, young quarterbacks, before they prove themselves, don't get these calls. Like, on the play that he should have gotten rough in the passer, where he's got hit in the back of the head really hard, like, his helmet to helmet. He was on the floor. There's a bunch of memes of it. That should have been roughing the passer. It didn't get called. And, like, the fact that's kind of true, where, like, if you're not a proven NFL quarterback, you don't really get those calls as often. And that shouldn't be the case. It should be an even, fair. The refereeing should be a place where it makes everything fair and square. No like favoritism. No like, oh, you've been in the league for a while. You've proven yourself. You've made yourself an obvious player that needs to be protected or whatever. It needs to be a place where these players get to play the game of football. And if there's something that's making the game uneven, they can call it out. Not this whole, oh, this looked like a guy was being overly excited about a play he just made for the first time. Like, he's a bench player. He got excited and he celebrated. Oh, we throw a flag on him, and then it costs the team an entire game just because that player got excited. That was his first time, like, second, he doesn't get to see the field often, and he made a big play and he celebrated, and he gets punished for it. I think that's not fair. I think there's just a lot of things that need to be reformed.
For sure.
This has been very serious since the shot trivia, but like, it's just I like to see a good game of football, and it's sad to see it decline in this way where like refs hold this power and there's just calls that aren't that great, like that just are just not even affected to, like nothing about the game happened that the ref called it on that like affects the game's outcome. It just
for sure
it ruins the game in my opinion.
Let's go to Bird on this.
Yeah, the Bears. So when it comes down to stats, the Bears in total yards were up on the Packers.
You mean the
up 100
you mean the
yards.
Steelers?
Yeah, the Steelers. I'm sorry.
He's a little drunk. Don't blame him,
I'm
guys.
sorry. I apologize. Rushing yards, they were up. Average yards per play, they were up. It really came down to the officiating on this game, honestly. There were a lot of key moments in the game where flags were thrown for no apparent reason. And like Joe said, these refs need to be treated as full-time paid refs that understand the game of football. It's constantly evolving. New rules are added in each and every season based upon the last season's stats and reviews. When it comes down to it, the refs really did hand the Steelers this game. That fourth down flag was big on Cassius
Marsh.
I'm sorry.
I understand. You've had too many shots.
But yeah, the things that the Steelers did beat them on were time of possession. Penalties, the Steelers only had 5 penalties. The Bears had 12.
Yeah, that's absurd.
Yeah, penalties really do affect the game.
And just sorry to interrupt, but like the Bears had I think it was 4, maybe 5 like
bullshit calls,
taunting type of penalties.
Yeah.
Like personal foul, non in the play penalties. Like that's insane. That's insane.
I get it. Being an official, it's your job to officiate the game. But this is absurd. This can really affect a team-specific season.
Yeah.
So I think Justin Fields played extremely well.
He did.
Made great reads.
For sure.
He did what he had to do.
There's some really good highlights from that game.
It was. There were certain play calls where he gets hit, where he's going down clearly. When he gets smacked, I think it's helmet to shoulder or whatnot. But still, he's going down. He's a defenseless player. The play is dead. If the Steelers defender hits him like that, obviously that is a late hit or whatever you have to call it. It was just really poor refereeing by our officials in this game, and there's even an 11-minute YouTube video about all the calls during this game, so it's pretty crazy to see, honestly. But yeah, I think the Bears still played well.
For sure.
For sure. I think they should have beat the Steelers in this game, but again,
And if you go back to our game picks, I picked the Bears. I thought the Bears were going to win.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, and then we'll give our closing kind of statements. In terms of officiating and shit, terrible calls. That hip check is absolutely atrocious. In terms of NFL officiating, that shit looks like the official was a Vegas bettor and bet on the Steelers. Like, that was so bad. There's roughing the penalties and shit, roughing the passer and shit. I'm a little drunk. Excuse my slur or my slippy slope verbal stuff. But there's terrible penalties. I understand that taunting, even if it's such a shitty penalty, I understand that it is still a penalty this year in the NFL.
Yep.
I don't think any of what the Bears did was taunting, especially on the Cassius Marsh stuff. I think that's an absolute joke. It makes the NFL look terrible. but I think the Bears should have won. Justin Fields played great. I mean, even with the officials against him, they should have won that fucking game. I think Justin Fields has a great future ahead of him. I think it's terrible look of the officials, and the NFL released a video recently justifying the taunting call on Cassius Marsh. They released a video today justifying the call on Cassius Marsh. It's a joke.
Yep.
I'm going to leave it at that. Officiating was terrible. Bad luck on the NFL. Whoever wants to take it away, take it away.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I just think that the NFL needs to do better for the sake of the football, for the sake of games, for the sake of making it fair, for the sense of like, I mean, there's been every year there's a new, at least lately, there's been a new penalty or like thing that they're focused on that like people like sus on, but like a lot of them are like, oh well, at least it's kind of like in the play of action. It's like a few years ago it was like the reviewing, like the video replay of like defensive pass interference. It didn't do a lot for the game. Some of them got returned or reversed. Some of them didn't get reversed, things like that. But I felt like at the end of the day, those were more fair. Those were more, at least they were in the play of like in the middle of the game. Like they were happening. Like there were things that were happening in the game. Like Cassius Marsh doing a fucking spinning like karate kick, which he's done his whole career. He literally said that in his press conference, that he's done it throughout his career. Is just absurd that they would get called as a taunting play for almost no reason, really.
If you notice that the refs throw the flag, he's not even looking at the punter, right? He turns around and he starts walking towards his sideline. He starts jogging and whatnot. He accidentally bumps into the ref, and the ref throws the flag immediately.
Don't say he accidentally bumps into the ref. He was walking past the ref. The ref was roughly in his vicinity, and the ref turns around, throws his ass out, and hits his hip with his ass. Like, it was clearly the ref put himself out there. Right. Like, I don't want to hear any bullshit about, like, oh, it was incidental or the ref was trying to avoid it or whatever. Clearly the ref put himself in the way of that. And whether or not the ref truly threw the flag because of that or because of whatever reason, it's bullshit. The whole NFL PA thing that they released about it is just stupid. It looks bad. It looks terrible. The NFL viewership has gone down a lot, and some people say because of politicizing things in the NFL, like BLM stuff last year or like COVID stuff this year. I think it's really about just the fact that the refereeing has been so just inconsistent, at best. And
really makes
to make this a more light topic, can we just talk about Cassius Marsh and the way he looks? I've followed Cassius Marsh for a little bit. I remember him being on the Seahawks. I used to be kind of a Seahawks fan. I was more of a Russell Wilson fan, and I liked the Seahawks, and I liked some of the players on the Seahawks defense and stuff, like Michael Robinson on like the fullback. I don't know what channel he's on now, but he's an analyst now.
NFL Network, I think.
Yeah, and I just used to follow some of that. And Cassius Marsh, like, I followed him for a while. He used to be like a shaved head white dude, and I saw him for the press conference after this game, and he had like these tight little like skinny little like dreadlock looking cornrow things, and I just was not prepared for that. He looks straight up like he's out of like West Virginia, but like really wants to look like he's from Compton. It threw me off. I mean, to be fair, Cassius Marsh is like a good name for like, I don't know, like a gangster, like just like a rap name maybe, like Cassius Marsh, but like it just threw me off because he's like borderline like strawberry blonde, and he's just so white, but I don't know. Seeing his press conference, it just really threw me off that like he looks the way he does. But yeah, anyways, refereeing is just been rough. This was just a good game to highlight of like all the problems that have been going on with refereeing throughout the season in general, but the refereeing throughout the season in general has still been subpar. Like, I've seen some clips. I believe it was a Jaguars player. I might be wrong. I think it was James Robinson. I might be wrong again. But he had a big, like, 25-yard run. He trucked through, like, 3 people. And then after the play, he gets up and he, like, flexes and he, like, shakes his head and stuff. Not directed at any player. It was towards the end zone. And they threw a taunting flag on him.
So fucking stupid.
And it was like, bro, he's hyped. He's not taunting anyone. He's just hyped about the fact that he just
expect the players to get up
got a good play
and just walk off. You know, like
it makes it so boring. Like, the fun of the game is seeing all the players be hyped. And it's a kids game. Like,
okay,
like,
I want to say this.
It gets
There's
exciting when people get excited about what they're doing on the field.
There is an absolute difference between being excited about a great fucking play you just made and, you know, taunting a team. Great example is like back in like college football when Baker Mayfield like grabbed his nuts at the Kansas sideline after they didn't like shake his hand. That's taunting. He was being a dick,
right,
and he knew it. And there's a difference between making a nice 12-yard run when it should have been 3 yards and you broke a tackle or had a sick truck and you're like, yes, let's fucking go. It's a joke. Taunting is a fucking joke call. Mike Tomlin in an interview yesterday or today.
Oh, saying that he liked it, that he was like
liked
for
the
it
call
or whatever.
Yeah,
That was
fucking
stupid.
joke.
Of course he
Taunting's
was.
stupid.
It helped his
And
team do well.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And he was like, some teams like to act like they're have the caliber or maturity of like, said something along these lines. I'm not going to quote exactly, but like some teams like to act like they're as mature as our organization, but they're not. Blah blah blah. Joke.
Bro, that's stupid. That's stupid, let alone just from the fact, not necessarily the fact that he's obviously gotten the benefit of the taunting in this last game and everything, but Boo Boo Schuster literally does TikTok dances on Sean Taylor's memorial, on every fucking logo of the goddamn other NFL team he plays. Like, don't talk about the maturity or the class of your team versus other teams when one of your star receivers, your number one receiver essentially, is one of the most disrespectful, taunting players in the league. He dances every time he scores. He dances every time he gets a first down. Like, don't fucking act like you're somehow the most mature, you know, well-run organization. Like, don't do that. Like, it's just bullshit. Like, I don't believe you for a second. I like Mike Tomlin for the most part. Out of all the Steelers organization, Mike Tomlin's like one of the few things I like, and that shit was just like stupid and bullshit, and I did not agree with that.
For sure. Yeah, let's get. Do you have any closing statements? Let's wrap this shit up. We're running a little bit long. Bird, closing statements on the podcast.
Buy Elon, buy Doge, and buy Decentraland. Thank you.
No SHIB endorsement? No SHIB endorsement today?
No SHIB this time around?
We got 3 new boys here to play this time around.
He been telling me to get SRP. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Buy Stellar, buy XRP, get rich with me.
All right.
Joe, your closing statement.
Cassius Marsh looks like he wishes he was black. Aaron Rodgers has been scrutinized for things that he shouldn't have been. The vaccination is just an unnecessary step to like barely preventing things, and this has been a bad idea with mixing in this level of drinking and talking for this long.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I apologize for the lack of little goofs and gaffs from the last one, because I feel like there was a lot of like, haha, Henry Ruggs killed someone, like, you know, or like, what else did we talk about? Calvin Ridley's depression.
And
I mean, there weren't so many bits and goofs and gaffs and everything, but I feel like we did a decent job. Colin Kaepernick thinking that the draft is slavery. Anyways,
this was a fun one.
it was fun. I mean, I hope the whole not depression, the whole drinking everything was good for you guys. Like, I hope you enjoyed that. and I hope God was a good aspect. God, do you have anything to say real quick before we go?
Let's listen to God.
I just want to say it was a pretty great time, in my watching you guys do that trivia shot, from my high horse up here. Nah, I mostly agree with it, all y'all said about the league and all that. I enjoy football as much as anybody on my cloud.
On your cloud.
Oh my God.
Quick question for you, God, before we go. What the fuck were you thinking with the whole COVID thing?
Yeah, for real.
That's what I thought.
I always got a plan, man.
That's what I thought.
God has a plan.
Regardless, I hope this has been a good time for y'all. I'll let Mark finish out some of his thoughts, and we'll get on out of here. Mark?
Yeah, my thoughts, and we'll close this shit out. In terms of officiating, cringe, needs to be better.
Yep.
Terrible look for the NFL. I'm sorry it got so serious. I'm sure everyone in the audience or whoever's viewing this podcast or on TikTok right now thought this was going to get a little more silly after we got drunk, but it got really serious.
It really did. We got more serious after we got drunk. That was stupid.
Yeah, but
7 shots in. Let's talk about COVID.
yeah, it got really serious, got really intense, and thanks for tuning in and watching this. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna keep doing this no matter how much our viewership is. We do it for fun. But I just want to say, it looks bad on the NFL. I think this is a pretty good season so far. A lot of parity in the league, a lot of different competitive teams. I think it's a really fun season, and as of right now, I really don't know who's going to win the Super Bowl, which I think is great for the league in general.
Right.
Taunting's a stupid penalty.
Yep.
And I just want to say thank you for watching, and yeah,
We
I
absolutely
appreciate
love
it.
your guys' support.
Oh yeah.
We super enjoy doing this podcast just for fun, and we're just doing it. We're not doing it for money. We're just doing it for you guys.
Yeah,
we're
we're
just
doing
doing
it
it for
to
fun.
get the crowd interaction, see what people are thinking, get some legitimate thoughts and feelings about the league out there, and just see what you guys think. We'd love to hear anything from you guys, those who are watching, because I know this is still a young podcast, not a lot of viewership. And then if any of you guys have any ideas for things to do, if you want to see the shot trivia again, if you want to see some other form of drinking and being irresponsible with NFL information, anything like that, just let us know. I'm more than down to figure something out. We just want to make things that are fun, entertaining for us, and then fun and entertaining for anyone who ends up coming across this. So it's just a creative project we're working on to have fun talking about some good old American football, and then add in our own spin of comedy and just being silly and goofing around and just homie football talk that
We
you can't get
absolutely
anywhere else.
love you guys. We appreciate your support. If you watch our videos, we appreciate you. If you enjoyed us tormenting ourselves, leave a like.
For sure.
And again, buy Elon, buy Doge, and buy
All right,
Decentralized.
I'm gonna cut him off there. Let us know if you have any ideas for the future podcasts. I hope you guys enjoyed God's feature here. He'll probably be a recurring feature. I hope you guys can pray tonight well. Just let us know what you think. Comment, let us know, interact. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, all that sort of stuff. Keep up to date with us. Those few who are watching, I mean, of course, I'm talking like we have a big following, but just whoever ends up coming across here and enjoying what we're doing, just know that the shot trivia is to entertain you, and if you think that there's a way we can make shot trivia better, or there's a way we can make any of these topics better, let us know, and we'll try to do better. Also, I don't know what the hate crime counter is on this episode, but I don't think it's very high. I think we let the viewership down in terms of hate crimes, but we'll get them back. We will get them back. Don't worry about it.
I'm sure
it'll come back around.
I'm sure we'll see where Odell lands come next week as well.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be a talking point. But
Love you
it's
guys.
been a great
Appreciate you
time.
guys.
Thank you. Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna close the podcast here, and we'll see you guys next week, next Thursday or Friday.
Every Tuesday we record, and every Thursday it should be coming out. We'll see you around.
Awesome. See you guys later.
Bye.